Alright guys, we are back for more of my 2026 St. Patrick's Day special. We just did a game of Mario Party 6 for the Nintendo GameCube, and that was a whole lot of fun. We played a game on Towering Treetop, and we ended up coming in second place on that, which was not too bad. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Mario Party 7 for the Nintendo GameCube. So let's see how we're going to do on this game. Alright, let's choose my final course. And there's Toadsworth, bet he's ready for a very good game. Alright, let's jump right into the party cruise. Alright, so for the board that we're going to play on for this segment, let's do Grand Canal. Alright, we're going to do a Battle Royale, and we'll just do a 10-turn game with all mini games and bonuses on. Alright, one player. And I'm going to play as Yoshi for this one, since it is the St. Patrick's Day special. And let's see which computer players we're taking on this game. We're facing against Waluigi, Mario, and Birdo. Alright, no handicap, please. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's see who's going first. I'm going last. Oh well. Alright, so Burrow's going first, Mario's going second, Waluigi's going third, and I'm going last. Alright, where's the first star of the game gonna be at? Right there. Alright, now it's time for Bowser to place 3 Koopa Kid spaces on the board before we start the game. Alright, let's get this party started. I 5 for Burrow to start off, and she gets a Super Shroom Orb. Alright, let's go to Mario. 8. And he's also gonna get a Super Shroom Orb. And he's going to buy a Mushroom Orb. Alright, let's head to Waluigi, and he gets a 9. He's gonna get a Mushroom Orb. What's he buying? Oh, he's buying a Mushroom Orb there as well. Alright, my turn. 2. Alright, we are going to get a Super Shroom Orb right there, which is very nice. But we're unfortunately going to land on a Koopa Kid space already. Oh, he's got to swap the position of everybody. Okay. I end up over there, so, that's not bad, the switch right there for where I ended up going. Oh, battle mini game already? Okay. It's gonna be 10 each. Alright, let's go and decide on the mini game. I like to pick the final countdown. No, we're playing Hell Popper. This is still a pretty good one that we're playing. Alright, let's hope we can pop the most balloons out there, but let's see what happens. Ah, dang it, a bullet bill just hit me. I didn't see that coming. Alright, we only have 5 seconds left. Come on! Yeah! We apparently won with 10 points! Just barely won that by 1 point! That was impressive! And we do get ourselves 25 coins. And we do start off in the lead first place after the first turn. So let's go ahead and move on to turn number 2 and see what happens there. Alright, Bro's gonna use her Super Shroom Orb. 10, 5, and 2 for a total of 17. Alright, she gets a Mr. Blizzard Orb. Nice try, bro. You don't have enough coins to buy the star. Alright, heading to Mario. And he's gonna use his Mushroom Orb. 9. And 9! So he gets 2 of the same number for a bonus 10 coins. Wow. He's not visiting the orb shop this time. He's gonna get a Hammer Bro Orb. And he's gonna land on a green space, which is gonna raise the bridge. And he's gonna end up over there. A 6 for Waluigi right there. And he does not have enough coins to buy something right now in the orb shop. Alright, back to me. I'm not ready to use my Super Shroom Orb yet. Alright, 5. And we're landing on another Koopa Kid space! Oh man! Alright, what's gonna happen here this time? Oh, he's gonna swap coins with whoever the wheel picks. Alright, who's it gonna be? Birdo. So that's not gonna be a very good switch at all for me there. I really gotta try to hope that I get my money back up right here for what I need right here while trying to go for the star. Alright, 1 versus 3 this time, and we're playing Flash Fright. I'm pairing up with Birdo and Waluigi. Let's see what happens. Go! Both my teammates are out right here, so it's all up to me. Run! Oh boy, he's very close right now, but I gotta try to survive for 5 more seconds. Yes! Alright! That's gonna be a win right there for us on that mini game. Okay, let's head into the next turn. Pearl's gonna put her Mr. Blizzard orb right there. That does get rid of that Koopa Kid space. Alright, she rolls a 5. Alright, let's see what Mario gets here. I just gotta put his Hammer Bro orb right there. 4. Alright, Waluigi's gonna use one of his mushroom orbs. 7 and 3 for a total of 10. And he gets a Hammer Bro orb. And he's landing on a green space. And that takes him over there. Alright, I'm still not going to use my Super Shroom Orb right now. I have 7. Alright, let's go to the right. I get a Piranha Plant Orb. Alright, so I'm going to go this way, but I'm unfortunately going to land on a green space right here. That does not help me all that much right there. So that's going to take me over there. Oh, another battle minigame. Alright. Alright, 10 each right here on this one. Alright, I'll pick the final countdown again. And that is what we're going to be playing this time. Alright, let's do it. Alright, looks like it's down to me and Birdo. Oh, darn it! She punched me right off! So much for me trying to win that one. Oh, well. Alright, so it looks like we're getting 10 coins there. Alright, I do move up to second place. Alright, let's see what happens down the next turn. And Burl's gonna get a 1. Alright, now Mario's gonna use his Super Shroom Orb. 7, 6, and 6 for a total of 19. Well, now he's gonna get a Fireball Orb. Oh boy. Alright, what's Mario gonna buy here? A Mushroom Orb. And Waluigi's gonna use his Mushroom Orb as well. 3 and 5 for a total of 8. And he's losing some coins on the red space. Alright, now let's go to me. And I'll go ahead and use my Piranha Plant Orb. But where would I like to place this? I guess right here is good. Alright, we get 4 coins inside it. Ah, dang it, we're getting a 1. And I'm landing on a Koopa Kid space. So that's the 3rd time now that I've landed on one of those. And we're unfortunately getting a Curse Mushroom for our next turn. Now we can only roll 1 to 5 with that. Oh, that was not too good. Okay, we're on to a 2 versus 2 minigame, and it's going to be trial and error. I'm pairing up with Waluigi on this one. Alright, let's do it. Shoot, I accidentally hit one of my own panels there. Oh, come on, what the heck was that? Oh, the squished Birdo there. Alright, time's up, and we get the win just like that, 13-3. Alright, let's keep it going. Alright, Birdo gets a 7. And she's by a pink boo orb. Oh boy. Oh! She's gonna land on my Piranha Plant orb space, so I do get half her money. That's very sweet. Now Mario's gonna bring out his fireball orb. So either way, he's gonna be stealing away some of my coins as I'm right ahead of him. And he's also gonna get some of Birdo's coins as well. And same with Waluigi! Wow! Literally, Mario got to all of his opponents with the fireball orb right here on the first turn with that. Right as he used it. I literally cannot believe it. And now Waluigi's placed this hammer orb right there, and he does get 3 coins inside. Not only that, it also got rid of another one of those Koopa Kid spaces on the board. And he does get a Twister orb. And Waluigi does not have enough coins for the star. Too bad. Alright, we're getting a 3 right here. I'm gonna have to go to the right, and we unfortunately lose coins on the red space. Alright, we're on to a 2 versus 2 minigame. It's gonna be bumper crop. Oh, now I'm pairing up with Mario here. Very nice. Alright, let's do it.
Go!
Oh! Birdo and Waluigi just barely got it! And we were just 1 away right there from winning that. Oh man, that sucks. Alright, well now it's Bowser time. And Bowser wants a picture. And Bowser decides to stumble into the shot. And we all have to pay 20 coins. Alright, we got 5 turns left right now. Birdo's gonna place her pink boo orb right there. 4. Now now Vert's gonna get a Twist Orb. She does land on a bonus Spike game, but that will not happen right here, all because I have the feature set to off. And the main reason for this is because I do not own a microphone at this time. Mario's getting a 1, and he's landing on Waluigi's Hammer Bro Orb space. So he's got to hand 10 coins over to Waluigi. So what happens with Waluigi here? 8. What's he gonna buy here? A Piranha Plant Orb. Alright, let's go back to me. And I don't want to use my Super Shroom Orb right now. Oh my god, we get a 1, and now I have to give 10 of my coins to Waluigi, all because I landed on his Hammer Bro Orb space. Son of a biscuit. Oh, we're really having such bad luck out there on the board right now. We really gotta try to turn things around. Alright, time for a 2 versus 2 minigame. World Peace. I'm pairing up with Mario here. Alright, let's do it. Alright, we're starting with the circle. Alright, that's 1. Alright, we got the triangle next. Alright, that's 2. Alright, 1 more way. No, that's not it. Ah, dang it, we couldn't quite get that one. Alright, we still have a chance. Alright, we're on to the flower here. And we got it!
Finish!
Sweet! Alright, we only have a few more turns left, so let's go ahead and check out our current standings. Burrow's in last with absolutely nothing. I'm in 3rd, Waluigi's in 2nd, and Mario's in 1st. Alright, so it's time for Birdo to spin Bowser's Wheel of Fun since she's the one in last place. Oh, okay. So it looks like we can now get stars for only 10 coins for the rest of the game. That could help me out. Alright, Birdo's putting her Twist Orb right there. Alright, 4. Alright, time to go to Mario. 1. He gets a Mr. Blizzard Orb. Now Mario's gotta land on a bonus Spike game, but of course, like I have mentioned, that just won't happen. Alright, Waluigi's getting a 3, and he gets a Spiny Orb. Alright, so it's back to me. And I'm still not going to use my Super Shroom Orb. I have 6. And we get a Spiny Orb. Okay, so if I check the board right here, unfortunately there's this Twister Orb right over there that Birdo just placed. And that's going to pretty much cost me a chance to get to that star right there. But if Mario heads over there, then he could still be screwed if I go the opposite way. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do right here. I'm instead going to go to the opposite direction compared to where the stars. Oh! Looks like I'm challenging somebody to a duel. Okay. I'd like to challenge Mario, please. Alright, we're playing Camp Yukiki. Alright, I should be good at this one. Alright, here we go. Uh-oh, down I go. Alright, we're doing just fine out there. Got it! Well done! So now we get an opportunity to try to steal something away from Mario. Alright, let's hope we get something good out of this. Alright, so looks like we get half of Mario's coins. That's not bad. Alright, we're on to a 4-player minigame. Track and Yield. Alright, here we go. Go! Down goes Birdo. Mario's out. Down me and Waluigi. And we got it! That was very nice. Alright, we have 3 more turns remaining right now. Bro gets a 9, and she does not have enough coins to buy a star. Alright, so Mario's using his Mushroom Orb. He gets 5 and 4 for a total of 9. Now he's passing by Birdo's Twister Orb space, and that's going to take him over there. It's pretty much sent him far away from that star. Now Waluigi's going to use his Twister Orb, but he's putting it right there. 4. Alright, I will go ahead and use my Spiny Orb right now. Okay, I think I'm going to put it right here. Alright, we do get 2 coins inside it. 4. Looks like I'm laying on a bonus spike game now, but just like the other times when anybody has landed on it, it just will not happen. It's basically because of what I was saying earlier. Alright, 4-player minigame for this one. And we're playing Picture This. Absolutely love this one. Alright, here we go. That's one. Oh, shoot. I did not mean to do that. Oh, Mario got that one. Alright, that's two. Alright! I am a winner! That is how I roll. Okay, so let's get back to the board as we have 2 more turns left. Burl gets herself a 9. And she's buying a mushroom orb. She's not gonna ride the gondola. I'm 5 for Mario this time. And Waluigi's gonna put his spiny orb right over there. He gets 3 coins inside it. 2. He's not gonna visit the orb shop. Alright, I'm thinking I'm gonna save my Super Shroom Orb for the last turn here. Alright, we get a 3. Alright, it's time for a 4-player minigame, and this time we're playing Fun Run. This is another one I really do like a lot. Alright, let's see what happens here.
Go!